Now, if you are a small filer, page 4 shows us the things that you don't have to report. And you'll notice it says there, when you do report, you're going to put the word exempt if it's a text field, or 1111 if it's a data field. Leaving it blank is actually reporting. You can't do that. Sometimes we do blank, 0, NA. There's codes for those things. But if you're going to say, nope, we're not reporting this, you actually do that in an affirmative way by typing in the word exempt or 1111. Now, I have one more suggestion for you. And that is, if you're a small filer, I recommend that you still collect but not report debt to income, loan to value, credit score, and the automated underwriting if you use those. Why? Those are defensive. That's where this picture of the lady is holding up her hand saying, stop. Now, if we look at your data and we don't have this information, it might appear that you seem to be making more denials to a certain type of ethnicity or race. And the idea is you want to say, no, it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with their credit score, their debt to income, their loan to value, legitimate underwriting. So have this information, just don't voluntarily report it. The other thing I need to explain to you, and I want to go back here a minute, is some of these have asterisks beside them. And what that means is that there's more than one data field for each of them. So credit score, for instance, the score and the source that you got it from. There's two things. If you're going to report the score, then you have to report the source. Now, just reporting that doesn't mean that you have to report non-amortizing features or the property address or points and fees, those things. If you go into one of them, you go into all of that one, is how I want to say it, not all of them. Reasons for denial has a double asterisk beside it. We're going to get to this later on, but that's where you're maybe exempt otherwise, except OCC and state savings institutions. And I'll come back to that later on. So, all right, we talked about making sure you type the word exempt, that you still collect this information, this defensive stuff. Let's get into it.